Architectural Builders Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Okay, so the question is, I need a door stop, and which one should I use? So,
Yeah.
Is it only a door stop, or will it be asked to hold the door open as well?
Yes, it will be asked to hold the door open as well if needed. But yeah, the main thing is the door stop, and it's for commercial doors, like heavy duty commercial doors.
Okay, so you want a door stop and holder is what you want.
Yes.
So, is it fire rated?
No, it's not.
Okay. Where do you want to mount the material to?
On the top of the door.
The top of the door, and where then? The wall?
Yes, on the wall.
Okay. Okay. Is there a door closer?
I'm sorry, what do you mean by a door closer?
Does the door close on its own when you open it and let it go?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Do you want it to be automatic or manual?
Manual.
Okay. So you could easily do a, so let's back up. The trouble with what you want to do is that you don't have any blocking in your wall, most likely. What's the wall made of?
The wall's made of brick.
Oh, okay. So you can securely fasten to brick. So what you could easily do is install a heavy-duty doorstop on the masonry wall that can have a hook. Then you would put the other small component, the staple or the strike, so to speak, on the door. And when you want that door to be held open, you can push the door open. You can drop the hook into the staple and be done with it, assuming the height of the door doesn't exceed your ability to reach up.
Yeah, and it won't.
Yeah. So you could do that. You know, that's not too difficult.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and so I'm probably going to get them from your guys' website. So do you have any like specific doorstop, preferably either ABH or Rixson, that does everything we just talked about?
I can definitely do. Why those two manufacturers?
That's just the only reason why is because that's what our customer requested, that they be from one or the other.
Neither of them really focus on this type of hardware.
Huh. Okay.
I would suggest Rockwood, which is a sister company of Rixson's. Now, let's back up. You've just said something interesting. You've said ABH or Rixson. Your client might be referring to a piece of equipment that is a overhead door holder, a slide track principle.
Yeah, actually, I was just looking at the pictures, and the door stop isn't sealed onto the brick wall. It's connected to the top ledge of the door
and the frame.
Yeah, and the frame. That's where it is. That's where it's installed at, the frame.
Yeah. So I was thinking a much lower threshold of requirement than what your client is looking for. So ABH is very good in that regard. Rixson also is as well. So when you select an overhead stop and holder, you're selecting it based on the grade or the duty. You have said it's heavy duty you need, so that's called grade 1. You then decide on whether or not it's concealed or surface mounted. Yours would probably be surface mounted because your door and frame's not prepped. And then you would decide on the function. We already know that you want a holder. And there you go. I think the 1000 series meets all that criteria by ABH.
Okay, so what's it called? ABH 1000?
I think so. Let's take a look.
And then please also, after this one, could you please also give me one that you would recommend that does the same thing except it doesn't hold the door?
Well, it'll be the same item just with a different part number.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's, overhead stops and holders. You want, okay, it is not a 1000 series because that's concealed. You want, yeah, you want the 9000 series. So the actual part number now depends on the width of the door. How wide is the door?
The door is 47.5 inches wide.
Okay. That's easy. So your part number for a hold open would be 9017 by ABH. And if it was just a stop, it would be a 9027. And that would all be heavy duty, the heaviest they make. That is for the door width, and that is for the two functions, and it is surface mounted.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And do you guys carry that?
Yes, of course. We have a 30-plus year relationship. Well, almost 30-year relationship with ABH.
Perfect.
Rixon's good too. We could do either, but ABH is just the catalog I pulled up.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So if I'm on your guys' website, I just search, for example, the 9027 by ABH, and it should show up.
I doubt it. That's an extremely unusual size. So what you would do is you would go to the manufacturer's page on our site and then search for ABH and then simply pull up their catalog and then find the 9000 series. And that would give you a cut sheet for the item.
Okay. Do you know? I'm sorry. Could you repeat how I could find that through your website?
Yeah. Are you in the website right now?
Yes, I am.
Here's how you do it. Scroll down to the bottom of any page that you're on.
Oh, and it says manufacturers.
Click on that. There you go. Click on that. So ABH happens to be right near the top of that entire page because it's alphabetical. So it's going to be probably on the screen that pulls up when it loads, and it's just alphabetical. It's 2, 4, 6. They're about the 21st manufacturer.
ABH. Yep, found it.
Click on that, and then when that page loads, click on 2014 Master Catalog.
2014 Master Catalog. Okay.
And when that loads, go to the 35th page of that PDF, which will be known as page B19.
Yep, B19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the entire thing you and I just talked about.
Perfect. Thank you. And so if I wanted to get a quote for this, how would I be able to go about that through you guys?
Yeah, you could send me an email. I'm happy to quote that for you. My email is under Contact Us in the upper right-hand corner of the site. It's a sales email that's there.
Okay.
The quantity, the function, the finish, that's what I need to quote the material. Anything unusual that I should know about, you can see that there are options there.
Okay. In terms of the finish, is that something that we talked about too, or is that something added?
No, you have to declare what finish you want.
Okay.
What color, basically, is what that means. Obviously, stainless steel is the most common, but your client will
be going for.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and it'll come with all the fasteners that you need, the through bolt for the door. Obviously, you're going to want the door and frame already be reinforced for this material because the installation of an overhead stop or an overhead holder is only as robust as the material that it's attached to. But it's the right way to do it, that's for sure.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate it. I will be, I should be sending you an email probably in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Thank you. My name is Richard. Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.